Okay, so the next question is, let alpha and beta be the real number. Consider a 3 cross 3 matrix A such that A square is equal to 3A plus alpha I. If A to the power 4 is equal to 21A plus beta I, then we have to find the value of alpha, either alpha or beta, right? So let's see how we can proceed to this question in finding the alpha and beta values. Right? First thing we can notice that the value of A square is given as 3A plus alpha I, right? So this is the first thing we can see from the question, that the value of A square is given as 3A plus alpha I, right? Now, if we want to find the value of A cube, what we need to multiply? We need to multiply A on the left hand side and also A to the right hand side, right? So what we can do, this will become 3A into A, this will become 3A square, and also with this term the A will get multiplied and this will become A alpha I, right? Now what we can do, we can see here on the right hand side there is a value of A square, and A square we know in the simple cases that A square is in the question it is given 3A plus alpha I. So in place of A square we will write 3A plus alpha I for the simplification process. So this will become 3 and 3A plus alpha I, right? And this will become A alpha I, right? Now see, 3 into 3 is 9A plus 3 alpha I, and this is A alpha I, right? So up to here we have find the value of A cube, and now next we will find the value of A to the power 4. In the same manner, right, we will multiply A on the left hand side again, and we will multiply right hand side A also, right? So let's see what values we are getting. Here we will get 9A square plus 3A alpha I, and this will become A square alpha I, right? Now again we will notice that there in two places you can find, in two places we have the value of A square, and in place of A square we will just put the value 3A plus alpha I, right? So I can write it as 9 into 3A plus alpha I, and this is 3A alpha I plus, in place of A square again I am writing 3A plus alpha I, and this is nothing but alpha I, right? Now further simplification will be 9 into 3 is 27A, this is 9 alpha I, this is 3A alpha I plus 3A alpha I, right? And this is alpha square, I square is nothing but I, right? So we can write it as. Now let's see how many terms in this equation contains A, right? So I can see A here, also I can see A here and A here, right? If we will add 3A alpha I plus 3A alpha I, this will become 6A alpha I, right? And this is nothing, 27, right? So if we take something common, and alpha I is nothing but, right? If you multiply something with I, it remains, the matrix remains the same, right? So here I can, what I can do, I can take 27 as common, sorry, A as common, so I will left with 27, this 3A will become 6A, right? 6A alpha, so alpha I will write here, and I will take from both this term A as common, right? So from here the 27, from here 3 plus 3, this is 6A alpha and A as common, right? And now from these two terms, 9A alpha and alpha square I can take I as common, so I will be left with 9 alpha plus alpha square, right? From this, so now we are done, and this is the value of A to the power 4, right? This is the value of A to the power 4. Now see, A to the power 4 is, in the question it is given that A to the power 4 is equal to 21A plus beta I. So if we will compare both the equation, that a to the power 4 is given as 21a plus beta I. So what we will observe that 27 plus 6 alpha is equal to 21, right? We will compare the left hand side, a to the power 4, this is equal. Now 21a, here it is 27 plus 6 alpha. So 21 is equal to 27 plus 6 alpha, and from here we can find 6 alpha is equal to 21 minus 27. This is 6 alpha is equal to minus 6, and alpha, the value of alpha is minus 1, right? Now we got the value of alpha. Also we will compare, here it is beta I, but here we are getting 9 alpha plus alpha square. Here it is 9 alpha plus alpha square. So we know the value of alpha, right? So we will put beta is equal to 9 alpha plus alpha square. Alpha square is what? Alpha is minus 1 square is 1, and this is minus 9. So minus 9 and plus 1. So we will get the value of beta as minus 8. Let's see, alpha is equal to minus 1 is not given in the option. So alpha is equal to 4 is not correct, beta is equal to 8 is not correct. What we got is beta is equal to minus 8. This option number D is the correct option, right? Option number D is the correct option.